Good morning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to a new video. I feel like we have so much catching up to do. I've just finished getting ready, but honestly, I've just been thinking just now before I picked up the camera, it has been so long since I filmed, because although you did see a video last weekend, that one was actually supposed to be up the Wednesday before. So technically, although it didn't feel like it to you guys, I actually skipped a video, and that's the first time I've done it in over a year, like since I started my YouTube channel. So it feels a bit strange. It feels like there's so much I haven't told you, but honestly, I got back from my trip and it had been so busy. Just in case you don't know, it was a work trip. I went to Belfast for 4 days. It was very long days, it was very late nights, very early starts. And I got back and I think my body was just like, nope, you're going to sit still for a while. You're not going to speak for a while. You're going to recover. So that was that. I woke up on the Saturday ready to film. Well, I wasn't ready to film, I'm going to be honest. I was incredibly tired, but I had no voice. So I thought, you know what? Let's just recover, skip a week, start again next week. And just like that, it is really going well for me today. My camera battery died. And I thought, you know what? It's okay. This is why I got 2 camera batteries. I'll just go and get the other one. Turns out I hadn't charged that one either. So you are now on my phone. So if the picture quality has gone down a little bit, I'm so sorry. I am going to get back on my camera as soon as I physically can. I just need to let things charge. I have so many things to show you. I've had quite a few deliveries basically in the past week. My workwear for my trip did arrive. Most of it is either in the wash or needs to be dry cleaned, or is just very, very crinkled because it hasn't been ironed. So if I get a chance to show you that, then I will, but it's just a few basics / workwear bits that I ordered from H&M, which are really lovely. I actually ordered this from H&M as well. I had been waiting for what felt like ages for this cardigan to come back into stock. I spotted it on, I can't even remember if it was someone on YouTube or someone on Instagram. I'll just untuck it so that you can see properly. But it's a really, really nice, soft, kind of wool feel material, and I've literally just tucked in the very bottom button to my belt just to kind of make it a little bit more exciting. I had been waiting for ages for this to come back into stock, and I found a very similar version, but a much more pricey version on the And Other Stories website. So I think the price difference, I managed to get it from And Other Stories with I think a 20% discount, which brought it down to £65 versus this, which was £19.99. And I thought, you know what, I want a beautiful grey sort of wool feel cardigan so much because I just had a bit of a bee in my bonnet that I ordered the more expensive version. I then realised that this had come back into stock literally the day after I ordered the expensive one. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try them both out. I'm going to see which one I prefer, and then I'll just send back the one I don't want. Doesn't matter. I committed to treating myself to the nice one anyway, so we'll just see how we get on. And honestly, this one arrived first, and I tried it on and I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. Like, it's the colour that I wanted, it's the style that I wanted, it's the softness that I wanted, the material that I wanted. So actually, when the expensive one arrived, I didn't even try it on. I just sent it back and I just got a refund. So happy days. So yeah, I will link this down below. It's from H&M. I have a feeling it might be completely out of stock now, but you never know. Things get returned, things come back into stock. So definitely heart it. Save it, set a notification, and you never know, your size might come back into stock, because I had to wait a while. I think I am now ready for the day. Today's plan, actually, I've got my friend Heather, whose beautiful house you might have seen a few videos ago. She is coming up today and I'm going to take her to the Waitrose farm because she hasn't been yet. I'm probably not going to film that much because I feel like I've only just showed it to you. So unless anything's drastically changed, I'm not going to bore you by making you watch the same thing again. But yeah, we are going to take a trip there. I think we may also pop to Neptune because she has a voucher that she needs to spend and she doesn't have a Neptune very close to her. And I'm very, very lucky now that I do. So we may well pop there as well, and I'll show you a few bits because they have just launched their new spring, I think it's spring summer collection, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. They've got new fabrics, they've got new home decor, so I'm excited to see that. And then otherwise, I'm going to be pottering around in the garden, doing a few bits in the house. I have got some new home decor deliveries that I also do need to show you. I've had a few kind of PR bits in, a few bits that I've ordered, so I thought we could just have a good old chat through the newness in the house as well. I've got some, what have I got? I think I've got candle, I've got some cushions, I've got some throws, I've got some cute little Easter decor bits. So as and when I get the chance later on, I'll show you that as well. This perfume, by the way, Dialect have by no means requested that I mention this again at any point in my YouTube videos, but I feel like when I really love something, I need to share it with you. And I have been using this. I mean, you can see how much I've used it in the last, I don't even know how long I've had it, maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks now. I am loving this. I have pretty much worn it every day. The reason that I love it so much as well is because I feel quite happy to just throw this in my handbag and take it with me and not worry about a very delicate, sort of intricate, beautiful bottle being smashed or scratched or damaged in any way. This is really nice thick glass. This is the Sweet Bouquet, which is matched to the Lancôme La Vie Est Belle, which is one of my favorite fragrances for sort of spring summer. I love it, and James really likes it as well. But I just wanted to remind you about this. I will double check if my discount code is still live because I think I had a 15% off discount code. If it is, I will pop it in the screen. I will pop it in the description box as well. But I am just, yeah, I'm loving it. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because I'm looking at the timer and I've been talking for 8.5 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to finish a few bits up, wait for Heather to get here. She should be here probably in about 20 minutes or so. And then I need to finish off some Instagram content for the paving that we've had done at the front of the house as well. So I'm going to go and do that. And then I should be wrapped up in time for when Heather gets here. So I officially am rubbish at vlogging. Or I was yesterday. We ended up having a really fun day. We were out and about, we went to the Waitrose farm, we went into Neptune, which you would have seen. We also stopped in TK Maxx on the way back, which was dangerous as ever, if I'm honest. I did warn Heather. I was like, look, if you're waiting till payday and you don't want to spend too much money, I'm just going to warn you, the TK Maxx near my house is really good. And so we went in, we thought we'll pop in, we'll have a look. And she ended up spending quite a lot, but honestly she found the most gorgeous things. She found such a lovely stool to go with her dressing table. She found, I think, about 3 candles. She found a beautiful spring wreath to go onto her front door as well. So she actually did really well. She found some artwork as well. I think I did take a picture of the artwork she found, so I'll pop it up here because it was just beautiful. But yeah, by the time I got home, I ended up with kind of a few things that I needed to sort out, which were a bit unplanned. So anyway, the day just disappeared. It started to get dark and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow before I show you the newness for the house. So I thought we could just sit down this afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon now. I've got a nice warm cup of tea with me, which I am going to finish, and we can just sit and have a good old chat and a good old catch up about new things in the house, new deliveries, things that I've ordered, things that have arrived. Now this morning we've actually been quite busy. We decided to pop out for our morning walk, which James and I always try and do on a Sunday. And then whilst I was in the Waitrose farm yesterday, I will show you, I spotted the most beautiful, what do you call it? The word has just gone out my head. Bird bath. I spotted the most beautiful bird bath that they had, and I could not believe how priced the good was. I could not believe how good the price was. It was about £60, which for a heavy stone bird bath I think is incredible. So I'll show you that, because we decided to pop back and get that this morning, which I'm really pleased with, and we've popped it into the back of the garden because we do get quite a lot of birds in the garden, so I think it will be lovely for them. And then we went to another garden centre for our sort of monthly hot chocolate little date, Sunday morning date. So we went and did that as well. I picked up some more seeds for the front garden, so I picked up some little annual seeds, which would be nice and straightforward for me. I could just direct sow them into the flower bed, ready for them to flower in the summer. I've just finished doing that. The sun is coming in and out. When the sun is out, it is an absolutely beautiful day, and all you want to do is just go outdoors. It's honestly just fabulous. So I went out there, got into the flower bed, I was preparing all the soil, making sure it was ready for the seeds. Okay, so hopefully there is not too much background noise, because I have got the door wide open and James is pottering about. But the first few things I thought I would show you, you may remember if you watched my previous videos a few weeks ago, that I did a bit of work with Furn, which is F-U-R-N, over on Instagram, and I showed you some bits that had arrived. So there was a gorgeous bedding set, there was some cushions. I don't think there was a throw. I'm trying to think what else there was. I think it was mostly cushions. I am doing another little bit of work with them, again over on Instagram, but honestly, the things that I have chosen and the things that have arrived, they are just beautiful. And I literally would have bought every single one of them with my own money. So I'm really excited to show you. Now, the first thing that you might spot peeking behind me, which is new, is this absolutely stunning cushion. I'm gonna come back so I can show you properly. Now this has come feather filled. You can get it as just a cover if you have a filling yourself, or you can get, I think it's like a synthetic filling, which is slightly cheaper. But this is an absolutely stunning, in my opinion, green cushion with a gorgeous fringe around the outside. I will come and show you the colour and the texture up close so that you can see. I don't know if it says on the label the name of it. Oh, okay, it does. So this is called the Georgie, which is G-E-O-R-G-I, so no E on the end. 50 by 50 feather cushion in the colour olive. Now I do remember on the website as well, they had a stunning, it was kind of like a yellowy, orangey, mustardy colour, but a really nice one. I almost nearly bought it because I thought it was stunning. But I love this. I think it's perfect to go in the living room with everything else that I've got green in here. I think it draws in the lampshade behind me, the arrangement that I've got behind me as well, and just adds a really stunning pop of green to this space on the sofa. So I'm really happy with that, and I don't even think the cover itself was that expensive. I want to say it's maybe like £14 or something, but I'll link everything down below so that you can go and have a look, because I mean, I said this last time, but they have quite quickly become one of my favourite home decor places to shop at, because the quality of everything is so good as well. I've been really impressed. The second thing is currently keeping me very cozy and it is this gorgeous throw. Now I think I have taken the tags off of this, so I'm not sure what the name of it is. Oh, here we go. It is on the tag. So it's Carmarthen. I might need to show you this up close because I might have just absolutely butchered the pronunciation of that. But yeah, it's a throw and the colour of this is toffee. Now I wasn't sure when I looked on the website what sort of colour it was going to be, because it did look quite yellow and I thought I don't really have anything that's this colour, so I'm not too sure how it's going to look, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at how stunning these colours are and how soft does this look. Doesn't it make you just want to go like this? It is so cosy. It's got the big frills. It does contain wool. It is so soft and cosy. I just want to wrap myself up in it. You would be snug as a bug in this. This is looking really gorgeous, just draped over the sofa. And also, if I spin you, you see this chair that you've got over in the corner here. What you could do, I mean, I've unfolded it all now, so I need to get it back looking how it was. But what you could also do is just give it a bit of a fold and then drape it just over the edge of a chair like this. And it adds a really, really nice effect. I don't know how well you can see. Let me just move you over. It adds a really, really nice effect to the edge of the chair when you walk in. So yeah, I think that is absolutely gorgeous. I am so pleased with it. I can't quite tell if the cushion or the throw is my favourite thing, but they're close. They're close. I don't think I can choose. There's one more throw that I did get as well. So basically I'm kind of putting together like sort of like a luxury cozy lazy Sunday morning sort of reel that I'm going to do for them, and this throw I thought would be perfect for our bed upstairs. It's stunning. It's not got too much branding on it. I'm just trying to find the branding. Yeah, the only bit of branding that you've got on here is this little label on here, which I think is perfectly beautiful. It's got a little bit of a fringe around the outside, but otherwise it's this really lovely sort of waffly linen crinkle texture throw, and it's the most stunning sort of olive green khaki colour, and it looks so lovely just thrown over a bed. I think with throws like this you don't have to worry about making it look super neat. It's the sort of throw that, in my opinion, looks best just almost, excuse the pun, but thrown thrown across a bed just quite loosely to give that nice texture to a bed. And what you can do, which is exactly what I've done, and I will pop a picture up, or I think I might have taken a quick snap on a video, is to combine it with another throw. So I've still got my nice cozy white throw across the bed, and then I've actually just thrown this over the top of it, and it looks absolutely beautiful. It adds that nice pop of colour, but it's still quite a nice dark calming colour. So I'm really happy with this, and I think this is a really affordable price as well, this one. So again, I'll link it all down below, but this is definitely one again that I would have bought. Quick tea break. My tea has officially gone cold now. I'm needing all the tea at the moment. I'm needing all the ice cream. It is just that point in the month where my body starts to prepare me for the week of awfulness and it's all going on. My energy levels have dropped. I'm getting, I mean, I don't even know how well you can see. Let's not even focus on that, but the Himalayas are appearing on my face. I don't even remember the last time I had a forehead spot. Yeah, we're staying nice and calm today. Anyway, off on a tangent. The final thing that is kind of forming part of my work with Furn, which, again, I would have bought this. I absolutely love it. And Heather smelt it yesterday as well, and she was like, I need that candle. It is a really lovely candle. Now I've kept it in the box because I wanted to show you the packaging, as I think it's just as beautiful as the candle. Now the name of it is Botanica. I think they have maybe 2 or 3 different candles in different colours, but this is called, so it's Botanica Reviving Earth Moss and Woods. As soon as I hear the word woods, I know I'm gonna like it because I am such a woody scent lover. I absolutely love it. So it says, revive your mind and soul with peppermint, lavender and earthy tones. So the top notes are aquatic citrus, The heart notes are peppermint and lavender, and then the base notes are patchouli, and it smells amazing. I will take it out the box. But look how beautiful this packaging is. I think that would make such a lovely gift, and I don't think it's really badly priced compared to the price. Oh, I just got the whiff. It smells so good. I wish you could smell this. But compared to the price that I normally pay when I pop into HomeSense and buy a candle, it matches it, to be honest. So it's not too out there, it's nice and simple, but I think simple and very effective. So it's got nice simple branding. It's this gorgeous kind of sage green colour, which I think is perfect for spring and summer, and I'm actually going to keep this on the console table behind me. And then again, it's got a nice simple but very beautiful wooden lid, just with the branding on the top. I've lit it to do my reel, but I literally lit it for about 20 seconds. So I blew it out straight away because I wasn't going to have it on for hours, and I don't want to kind of cause any tunneling. But it just smells, it smells so fresh. It's not floral, it's definitely a very fresh kind of earthy, that's the best word I can come up with. Fresh, earthy. I'd have this in a kitchen, I'd have this in a big open lounge space. I'd like this in the garden. Oh my gosh, I'd light it everywhere. A greenhouse. It's just, yeah, it's really refreshing. I honestly, I just love it. That was the final Furn thing, and I think it all kind of ties in together quite nicely. It's all looking very green, but you know me, I'm a green lover. So the next thing that I wanted to show you, I did only purchase one thing from TK Maxx when I popped in yesterday, so I was very well behaved. I am still on my streak of going in there and always buying something. I have never been in there and not come out the door with something yet, and I continued my streak yesterday. I didn't really find anything I wanted, but then as I was on my way out, I spotted the Sand and Fog Ocean Mist candle, and this is actually, I think it may be my favourite Sand and Fog scent. And actually, as soon as I got Heather to smell it, because there were two in the shop, as soon as I got her to smell it, she ended up buying one as well, because it's just, again, it's so fresh. But this is a bit more of like a bathroom, really nice bathroom, living room sort of freshness. It's got a bit more almost vanilla-y kind of scent to it, but yeah, it smells, Ocean Mist is a very good name for it. That is a very good description of the smell, to be honest. Now, the reason I bought this is because the one that I had literally ran out, I think about 2 days ago. It eventually gave up on me. So this is just me repurchasing my favourite candle, to be honest. And I don't come across it that often. So as they've got them back now, you bet I was going to purchase it. So that came home with me. And actually, the thing that I do with Sand and Fog candles, I haven't mentioned this for ages, but I always keep the lids, because the lids kind of all fit the different candles. So depending on the time of year, I just switch the lids around. This is sort of the most springy lid that I could find in the shop that I actually liked. But I've got a whole collection of lids that I keep in my cupboard. So this is my autumn lid. I've got, what's this? This one is just quite cute. It just says Live Simply on the top, nice and simple. And this one I love as well. This is sort of a beautiful floral kind of lid top as well. So yeah, I just mix and match my lids really, but this was definitely one that was going to come home with me. So another little find that I wanted to share with you, as you would have heard me mention a couple of videos ago, I am a brand ambassador for a beautiful small business which is called JustSoInteriors. You can find them on Instagram, you can find their website, I'll link it down below. And this month I decided to add some beautiful little wooden eggs to my basket because they are just adorable. And of course it is the month of Easter, so how could you not? Now there's 3 different types if I try and get the camera to focus. There we go. There's 3 different types, and how pretty are these? Each of them is just absolutely stunning, and I've actually been styling these. Although they have got the hooks, they would have looked quite nice on my olive tree actually. I have been styling them in my little mango dough bowl, so I've just popped maybe 4 of them. I think is quite nice. I've just popped them into my dough bowl, and then you can just put this on a coffee table, you can put it onto a sideboard. I'll link the dough bowl down below as well, because this is from another small business. I think it's from Hudson Home. Again, absolutely beautiful things, and if you can shop small, why would you not? Actually, I think I'll put 5 in there, and it just looks really beautiful. And I change this up seasonally all the time, so you may have seen over the autumn winter months I had some pine cones in here, which looks just as beautiful. So you can just switch it round depending on how seasonal you want your home to look. I'll pop my discount code just here as well, so that you don't forget to use it if you do want to go and have a look on their website, and that will save you some extra pennies as well, so they'll be even cheaper than the good price that they already are. The only other thing that I wanted to mention just whilst I'm sat here with you is to remind you to pop onto the Neptune website and order your free spring directory. They always have these free, and they quite often go back a couple of seasons as well, so you can catch up on the ones from previous seasons if you haven't ever ordered them before. I'll see if I can link the page that takes you directly to the bit where you can order these. You can get them free in store anyway, which is where I got this one from. So this is the new spring directory, and it's kind of this beautiful sort of bluey grey colour. It's gorgeous. And of course it's got all of the beautiful Neptune things in, furniture, lights, flowers, ornaments, artwork, etc. It's got everything in, so you can have a nice flick through, and they make the perfect coffee table books. They're just beautiful. So I've actually displayed this on the coffee table in front of me, and it just adds a really nice sort of luxury feel to the coffee table as well, because they're always so beautiful. I've got the pink one, which is lurking around here somewhere, which is from last season. I think it might be autumn winter. It's absolutely free, so you just go onto the website, I think you pop your name and your address in, and it just gets delivered to your door a few days later. So top tip, make sure you get one of these. Wanted to mention that because I always forget to say it, and who doesn't love a freebie, especially when it's from Neptune. So I am popping out very quickly, just coming across the grass. I'm not even going to talk to you about the unflattering shoes that I have put on, but I went with what was available. This is the bird bath that I found in the garden centre, and I am so pleased with it. Hopefully the road's not too noisy. There's some very noisy cars going along the road at the moment, but yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. It's a really lovely heavy stone, and it's kind of a gorgeous sort of antique stone grey kind of colour. And we can use the water from the water butt that we've got in the corner of the garden to keep it full. And I think James was thinking about maybe getting a little water feature to just go into the middle to kind of keep the water filtered through, so that it doesn't go a bit yuck, especially in the summer when there's not much rainfall. But yeah, what do you think? I absolutely love it. I'm probably going to end up just moving it around the garden because I always like shifting things around, but I think it's a really nice feature to just have at the back of the garden near the sofa as well. You've got the fire pit here, and you can also see it from the house as well as you look out. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And we've got the lovely view over the back fence of the paddock as well. Can you hear the birds in the trees? Oh, it's so lovely. I thought I'd give you a quick little garden update. I haven't been out here in probably over a week actually, because I've been away, and then since I've come back I've just not been into the garden. So it's nice to see quite a bit of growth out here. I'm pretty certain these are the alliums that I planted, but I could be wrong. I honestly can't remember. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But they have grown so much. You've got 2 big ones coming up here. You've got 3 more over on this side. What I've actually done is I put some copper mesh sort of wire around them, which seems to have stopped them from being eaten, because one of them was being eaten quite heavily and it hasn't had any more munches taken out of it. So this bit's blown away. I need to move it back over to here, but yeah, they're looking quite happy. The hydrangeas are definitely growing and enjoying themselves, so I think I am probably going to take off these mop heads now and just let them enjoy themselves, because I think hopefully the last frost should be over. Obviously the dahlias we're not going to see for a little while. I'm not sure if these are seeds or if it's weed. I'm really not too sure. If anyone's got any ideas, let me know, because I can't remember if I did plant anything over there or not. But yeah, flower bed is not doing too badly. James has been busy putting some more bird feed onto the pine cones because they absolutely loved it, and then he's filled up the feeders as well, although this area here seems to be the perfect little spot for the cats to sit under the bird feeders, so I'm going to have a think about that and see if I can find a way to fill the back of this barbecue area with something. Oh look! She was having a little run around. But yeah, this is the clipping that I took from the flamingo tree out in the front garden last year, and it seems to be growing quite happily. I'm not sure whether I need to snip this down, but we'll see. And then we've got a bit more rosemary growing back as well. That's just a citronella candle. And then over on the other side, again, not much life over here. Not much life anywhere over here, to be honest, because these bits just aren't going to come out yet. My sweet peas hopefully will start to, I can't really see any life down there, but I'm not too sure when they start to grow, if I'm honest. We've got another bulb down here which again looks really similar to the one that's over in the other side of the garden, so I'm not sure if it's an allium or if it's something else. And then we've got these bits still coming up. We've got more over there. My rose bush is looking very happy. Look at all of the beautiful growth on there. It seems to be thoroughly enjoying itself, so I am going to leave it to it. Again, I'm not sure what this is. I think this might be a bit of the stem from the rose bush actually that I may have just popped into the ground. I'm not too sure.